All right, guys, back with another installment. Sometimes I think that some of us are just insane for going to the gym, not only to take care of ourselves, but to also look the best version of ourselves, right? Now, some of us start with trying to look like someone or emulate someone's look, but eventually everybody goes to a point where they're starting to want things for themselves because they have had a full grasp on what they're capable to do. So, it reminds me a lot of when I was a kid. I was born and raised in Africa, and a lot of times I had a hard time connecting to my people, my country, because I always thought that there was more to the world, right? And it felt like everybody around me just lived for what is in front of them. And there was a lack of foresight or vision of what was outside. Now, it might be because my dad traveled a lot and he always brought me souvenirs or just things, a piece of identity of wherever he went to. So my view on the world were not always as narrow as most people I know. I always knew there was something else out there. So bring it back to creating the physique you want. I was fairly scrawny. I was not the most gifted athlete. I tried out to play soccer and rugby for a while, and I couldn't just make it to the next level, although I really wanted to. But when I found bodybuilding, it was a way for me to still live my athlete dreams just in another way. And in order for me to have a goal or for me to be the best, quote unquote, well, bodybuilding is like a one sport, it's one man against other men, and it takes vision. It takes vision to know what you want to see, to believe you can see it, and to go chase after it. And vision is really not about how far you can see, is what is vision is about what you allow yourself to see, right? What you can see, not what you're seeing, right? So that was a kind of a tongue twister, but I hope I made my point here. You owe it to yourself to see beyond who you are at the moment, what you look like. You owe it to yourself. It will be unfair not to. So a lot of this pursuit that we're in, yes, 70% is the gym, probably 60, another 30 is nutrition, but that 10% is that mental component that tells you, that allows you to have that vision in your mind and go after it and pursue it. And often, especially in times where there's low motivation, where things just aren't clicking, when you've been stagnant for a while, that vision helps you go further. That vision helps you continue the battle. And I hope everybody takes the time to develop a vision for their best looking self. And that's, I think, how you will be able to get there. Some few pointers I want to address this week. One of my clients has a hard time squatting because her knees hurt. And I, I advise her this technique of just warming your joints and your knees or anything prior to going to your compound movement. So if you have squats as your main mover that day, doing hamstring curls, doing leg curls for your quads as seen here is so important and warms up your joints and will help you squat like you actually want to squat. Lunges are also a good one. When I was still struggling to find my squat footing, lunges really helped me with activating my glutes and just my knees in general, my knees, my ankles. It's it just helps with everything. So I advise actually everybody to lunge every leg day. You don't need weights, just do it. All right. Okay, so I'm still working on my technique for my squat. I haven't loaded up yet like I usually do, but this week felt better than the last one. Definitely, it's like I believe it's my second week back, so second or third week back, so I'm really getting the groove of it. My goal for the end of the year actually is to be able to squat 315 for 6 paused reps. This is what I used to do when I was at my heaviest and strongest. So I'm hoping to return to that. There is also a trend that I want to address, the strength trend. I don't know, every 6 months, every year, there's a new trend in fitness that everybody applies and just abide by. And there's this new trend of sticking to reps of between 3 and 5. And I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I feel like most people, more people than not, benefit from high rep exercises. Your regular Joe that just want to look good and be healthy will benefit more from higher reps than lower reps. I feel like lower reps are to be used in a strength block, for 3 to 4 months, but not anything more than that. Yeah. Here's a show off of my current physique. I'm really trying to bring up those biceps, man, because they're lacking. But we're working on it every day. And that's what I encourage you all to do. Peace. See y'all next time.